Rolling.
I'd like to call the Merit System Commission to order. It is June 4th, 2025, and it's 9 a.m. May I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Kempe?
Here.
Mr. Watts?
Here.
Mrs. Delph?
Here.
Mrs. Wasey?
Here. Did everybody get a chance to go over the minutes? Minutes are accepted. First item of business, certification of police sergeant promotional exam. And he passed. Any comments, Chief?
Hi. I haven't been given the score yet, so I was told he passed.
He passed.
Thank you. Walter will be a great sergeant, so.
Okay. Technically, the next step is
Interview.
interview.
Nope, since there's
And-
only one, he does not need to complete the other two phases, and he will just be promoted
Okay.
with your recommendation.
We're good with that. Do I have a motion to release the name of Walter Porter for
I
promotion?
move that we release the names on the list.
One.
In a second?
I second that.
And roll call.
Mr. Watts?
Yes.
Mrs. Delph?
Yes.
Mr. Kempe?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasey?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sweet, simple.
Easy.
Okay, next item of business, street division promotional exam. We have to set a meeting to certify because we have a 5-day protest period that we cannot waive. So,
Now, is that for,
That's for the exam that was held yesterday.
yes.
Can we go ahead and start the interview process that way? I can have the interview scores done and then the assessment scores, and we can do them both when we come back? Or do we need to do the assessment, certify those, and then do the interview?
Now, that's a good question. I wish you would have asked that earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's permitted because we have a protest period.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as we set the date past this 5 days, right? I mean.
Okay, that you could start interviewing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that way, and then if we set a date for what, Aaron, like 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, or something, where we can have the assessment done, the interviews done, and everything, or is that an option?
Any date after the date that they certify the score, or that same day. So
Yeah.
if they vote to come back on the 11th to certify the score, you can have the test the 11th or the 12th even, or whatever day that they
But
can
you
come
can't give
back.
the test before this is certified, right? The assessment? Okay.
No, because he's being promoted. 5 people are being promoted.
Yeah.
So is everybody available on the 11th?
I won't be back until after the 18th. I am leaving on the 10th.
Well, we've got 4 people.
You still got 3, so you
So
still
we
got a
still have a
quorum.
quorum.
Mary, is this going to assessment and interview, or just an interview?
It'll
4
go
to
to
5.
both of them.
Okay,
You have
so
to
that'd be-
release test scores first.
Then assessment, then interview? Okay.
But he can do, as soon as the test scores are released, he can do
Right.
the assessments and the interviews at the same time.
Correct.
And then you guys can certify both of
But
those.
he can't start that process
Until
until
after.
after the protest period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the 11th, 9 o'clock, or
9 a.m., the 11th here. Got it.
Fine.
is that acceptable?
So the 11th is Wednesday, 9 a.m., should be fine? Yep.
Okay.
And then, Aaron, when do we want to do the actual assessment test? It's up, whenever you got time.
That's you guys' call. I mean, we have the laptop still ready. We have the test still ready.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's really your guys' call. I
I
would
don't-
say that if you're gonna do it on Wednesday, it would have to be done in the morning and completed by noon because we have mayor's court. So.
But, I mean,
if you
if
don't do it
it's
on
easier
Wednesday-
for you to
How
do it,
long-
whatever day, I don't care.
How long does that take?
I don't think the assessment takes that long, does
They're
it?
given a 2-hour time limit, just like what they had for the written test.
Is that room big enough to do it?
I mean,
But we also can't do it until after our meeting that we release it.
Well, I'm saying if he goes into court time that day that they're referring to.
it would be too disruptive. They use that for court for the prosecutors and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what's the difference in just doing it on that Thursday?
Nothing. Again, you'd have to do it early that day because we have a council meeting that evening.
I mean, whatever's,
We'll
I know
have it-
Fridays, typically, there's guys in the summertime are taking off, they're, got trips and stuff, so probably be better if we could do like a Thursday. I mean, it doesn't matter. If we could, whatever, it doesn't affect me, because I don't have to set up the test or anything. That's on Aaron, so I don't know what his
Thursday the
schedule
12th
is.
in the morning, just use the time.
That's fine.
Okay. So to do the assessment on Thursday, the 12th,
Right.
in the morning, we'll set the time, or you can pick a time, 9?
I mean.
When's it less disruptive for your crew?
The morning's fine. Yeah, yeah, the morning's,
We have
especially, you don't want them
Proctor.
coming in here all smelly after a day's worth of work,
Proctor
so.
or whatever.
Yeah. And then
We
is there
can
somebody
if somebody's
available?
available to proctor.
Yeah.
Wait, for which day? The 12th?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you be here at
Okay.
9 o'clock? You, all you're gonna do is watch them.
All you do is sit here and stare at them and make them nervous.
Make them uncomfortable. Put the pressure on.
As long as they don't ask any
On
questions,
the
right?
11th, they're gonna do testing on the 12th, and we've got somebody arranged to proctor.
Correct.
Okay.
Super.
We're good.
And then real quick, is that an assessment for the groundskeeper and the street also, or
No.
just the 5?
Just the 5.
Okay, so he just goes on,
Yes.
okay.
So there's no need to do an interview or an assessment for the one position?
No.
Because he's by himself?
He's by himself.
Okay,
There's no competition, you know,
okay.
okay?
Okay, so we have something on the 11th and the 12th.
Correct.
And the
And
11th at 9.
and then do
and
we need to
12th.
make another meeting to certify the
When
interviews?
everything's all over,
Yeah,
That'll be on the following Tuesday,
is that,
right?
following Tuesday.
After the 12th.
Well, what's,
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I'm not available the 17th, but if we've got a quorum.
I won't be here, I won't be
You
here
won't be here
until,
until the 19th.
yeah.
they would have till the 17th, like, I guess probably 11 o'clock to protest. So
Correct.
you want to do the 18th on Wednesday?
18th works,
Morning, 9 o'clock again?
sure.
and at that meeting, we can schedule, is that, at that meeting, would we be able to do our new hire, new position, like certify an ad and all that stuff too? Okay,
If everything is a go,
okay.
okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Oh, that was easy. Any other business? Meeting adjourned at 9:08.
Did you have something?
Oh,
Not necessarily business, just wanted to let everybody else on the committee know. The test for streets promotional yesterday was here 2 to 4 o'clock. Testing was completed by all candidates within an hour. No candidate responded that they had any difficulties, so a smooth operation as far as I know.
So you don't look for any protests?
Pardon?
You don't look for any protests?
I don't anticipate any based on asking each candidate as they left if they had any concerns or problems with the test or the environment.
but see, a lot of times they get together and they start talking. And that's when the protests come out?
Right, right.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
things were good when we finished up yesterday, so
Okay,
that's where it is.
okay.
Good.